we've always stood for young design. We've always stood for new innovation. So, when we were discussing what we should do and how we should activate with the Smartwater, one of the things that came through is that they wanted to focus on how things are made differently, and innovation. And there's nothing more innovative in the fashion industry than the young designers, that really push the agenda of fashion forward for the country. And we have created this fantastic platform called the platform, wherein we give the opportunity for 3 young designers to showcase at Fashion Week. We also have a mentorship program. We are also developing an incubation program that will continue through the year. So our understanding of this collaboration is not just the show. The show is, where we peak as a conversation, but the platform is something that runs through the year, developing young talent. And I think that's the fantastic part of it.
We have with us here Mr. Anup Manohar, Director Emerging Categories, Coca-Cola India. This is the second edition of the platform that we're bringing. Can you talk to us a little bit about the collaboration, where it came up, and what your thoughts were on seeing these designers in the clothes they brought to the ramp?
Sure. So like you said, this has been the second edition of Smartwater Presents the Platform. This year we got over 300 plus entries. And these 3 bright young designers are the ones who were chosen by an eminent panel of judges from Bazaar, the Lakme Fashion Week team. And what they've really done is taken the theme of Made Differently and in their own unique style, right? Each of them has a specific unique style. They've brought alive the theme. We're really happy to give them this canvas to really showcase their innovative thinking in design. And we hope that this is just the beginning of a really fruitful journey for each of them as individuals as they blaze through the industry. That's where we're happy to be partnering with the Lakme Fashion Week team to bring such opportunities every year to Indian designers. And we're really happy to have you guys and really happy with the show today.
I think you set the platform perfectly for me to begin introducing our designers. We have with us Akshat Bansal, Salita Nanda, and Shweta Gupta. If you can talk to us about your labels, about your collection, what it felt like being part of this collaboration and being chosen from a pool of 300 to the top 3, and being at Fashion Week as we celebrate 20 years.
Well, Smartwater is a great platform for designers like me who are just a year and a half old in the industry. Gave us a chance to showcase what we actually do, how we do it, and a lot of push from the Lakme team, from the Smartwater team, really helped to put this collection all together and showcase it the way that we showcased it today. So S.W.G.T takes inspiration from the mountains. I grew up there. I take inspiration from the textures and the mood that is in the mountains, especially in the Himalayas where I'm from, above Harsal, Gangotri. And we try to bring in those structures through hand weaving and handwork in MP, Madhya Pradesh, Chanderi. And that's the journey till now. Thank you.
Thank you. Salita.
I'd like to thank the entire Smartwater team and Lakme Fashion Week for this opportunity. It's been such an amazing journey, and I'm so thankful to be a part of this platform. We started this journey with this theme of Made Differently, and that really let us, think out of the box, create fabrics using hand paints, and create different styles of prints that are all original, hand illustrated and hand painted. And as a result of that, we've been able to really create a collection that is, I feel, made differently, even in terms of developing our own fabrics with different craftsmen around the country. And I think that we'll be able to develop this line and grow from season to season from this platform, using this platform. So thank you.
Akshat, can you talk to us a little bit about Ambush?
Sure, my collection's called Ambush, and I'm really thankful to Lakme and Smartwater to give me this platform and showcase the work that we are doing. And especially, I was super excited when I got to hear that the the theme is made differently because our brand, now we're going forward with like blending technology with craft, which is very, very important, I feel. And with Made Differently, what we've done this time around is used textiles which are recycled or regenerated from marine plastic waste, blended them with like handcrafted tie and dye technology. Uh, and it just set so properly with theme. And then having Shobita and my contemporaries working together, and it was just such a nice combination of this this whole thing coming together, and I was really really happy, and yeah, looking forward to really for the mentorship.
Excellent. I think the team here also is really excited to see all of you on your journey. And again, the platform has been set for you, Shobita, to tell us what you felt like walking at this collection.
Hi. These three designers are storytellers in their own right. They have their own language. They have their own aesthetic that they further through their collections. And you know, I've been reading up about Smartwater, and it's very interesting. I mean, they call it made differently, and it's interesting that they've sort of enabled this collaboration between Lakme, Smartwater, these three designers, and I'm very fortunate to have been brought on board because it's inspiring to work with people who are so driven to do something different, to do something new, and to push themselves into creating something unique and irreplaceable. So I'm really glad to be a part of this.
And how did it feel like walking at Lakme Fashion Week as we celebrate 20 years? This is a big moment for us.
Of course, a big moment for me too. It's really special. I mean, grew up watching this, and it's really cool. And I'm really glad I walked for these designers and for Smartwater because I resonate with their spirit, and it's very personal. So I enjoyed it a lot, and thank you, really.
Wonderful. I think Anoop said that he has a little surprise for everyone here. So, Anoop, do you want to reveal the surprise?
Yeah, so as a tribute to these three great young designers, and a thank you to the Lakme team and Shobita as well. Yes, kind of. But if could you help me with what the surprise is? So we've basically put together something with the help of these three designers. It's a gift, kind of, but it's something that you keep for yourself. It's limited edition, only for Made Differently people. So what we have inside is sort of bottles. Let me see. I hope I got the right side. Yeah. Okay, and it's got designs on the bottle from each of these designers with their names on it. So everybody who comes and sees our show gets to be a part of, gets to have this, and anybody who's Made Differently as well gets one of these. There's not enough time, otherwise I would have given it to all of you guys, but this is just for you guys. So congratulations and thank you for this. Thank you.
I didn't get mine, but I'll probably have
He's got an entire box for you.
We've got boxes for everybody. So thank you guys. Thank you, Shobita. Thank you.
No, I think
The
it's
whole Lakme
fantastic. Thank you so much all for being here, and Shobita, it was a pleasure to have you. Is this your debut
Yes.
on the ramp?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
But you killed it as a star.
Thank you.
Can we open the floor for a few quick questions?
Where? Hi.
So this was your first ramp walk.
Yes, it's,
How were you feeling? What were the thoughts while you were walking on the ramp?
you know, I think I'd seen so many videos of people saying that, man, I was so nervous, I was written counting 10, and I got this music, yeah, coffee. But I think when I was there, I was really at ease because I didn't, it's not like I was pretending, you know, I do appreciate the brand and the clothes that I'm wearing and these designers. So I think it felt more like a privilege that I get to be the one representing these guys. So for me, I wasn't nervous, I was actually at ease.
So your outfit is collaboration of three designers.
Yes.
Outfit separate. So what do you feel about the outfit? How comfortable it is? How
It's very ventilating. I really like what I'm wearing. Also, I think I subscribe to a bit of a more like an oversized androgynous aesthetic. personally. So I think I personally really enjoy wearing something like this. So yeah.
We are going to go towards the brand S.W.G.T. Can you tell us about the materials and fabrics you have used?
So the materials and the fabrics that we use are all cottons and silks, which we juxtapose on the handloom level in Chanderi in Madhya Pradesh. It's 100% handwoven collection in natural yarns, which we play with at the handloom stage, and we've actually generated almost 80% of zero waste patterns in this collection, and that is what our pitch was for Made Differently, that we will engineer the patterns on the handloom, and we will educate the weaver about the fabric, about how we make the garment. So a lot of it was made actually in these small villages, in these small houses where we were pleating them and teaching them that how it will come, and then this is how you have to weave it. So it was a lot of fun. Actually, I was literally in Chanderi for 5 months teaching them and doing this. So I love traveling. I love being in odd areas where no one goes. That's who I am. So I totally enjoyed it. And it's a completely hand-woven natural fabrics, and it's completely Indian textile.
Over to the brand Bloni. Am I pronouncing it right?
Bloni. Yeah, it's called Bloni.
So the jacket what Shobhita is wearing,
Yeah.
it's kind of different, and
Yeah.
I guess it's a combination of different materials. Can you elaborate about that?
So Shobhita's wearing like a hardnet jacket.
And you.
And me, I'm twinning with her today. Yeah, I mean, I got this made for myself to work, and then Edward picked that jacket. I'm like, oh, we'll be twinning. So it kind of worked well. Well, I mean, that jacket is this net fabric that you see here is a recycled polyester net that we've imported from Korea. And then the reflective PVC layer that you see, the bottom layer is marine plastic waste jersey material, and it's coated with reflective iridescent PVC. And what we believe in that sustainability also needs to go blend with technology, and the kind of India also needs what I personally believe is that it has a lot to do with craft. So we use tie and dye and shibori and craft, which is truly from India, and blend them with like a lot of textiles from all over the world. And yeah, and same, what she's wearing again, because I'm wearing the same jacket, and we like the whole gender neutral, gender fluid vibe going right now, and it's actually very sustainable that you can share clothes. You don't really have to make it to size. So it's a one size jacket which is made for everybody. So that's why it's made differently.
So Salita,
Yes.
in the start of your show, there was a model who was standing in white color gown. And,
Yes.
paint was smeared on her.
That's right.
What was the idea behind it?
So we wanted to create and show everybody in the audience how we actually created this collection. We've hand painted on certain fabrics like silk and organza, and the model who came out first, she was wearing an organza gown. So we wanted to show everyone that we have actually created this by hand painting the garment and splashing different colors and accents of neons and just a varied variety of different colors on the garment. Thank you.
Perfect. So now we're going to break for the one-on-one interviews, and I know a lot of people want to speak with all of you individually. So we're going to say thank you and wish all of you the very best in your journey now.